Boy, hello internet. It is vloggity vloggity time. I just finished watching Lucy. Uh, these are gonna be my raw thoughts. Uh, saw the trailer and really didn't think that much of it. And there were quite a few other online critics, I'm sure, who saw this and really didn't like it or just thought it was just incredibly stupid. For some of the plot purposes that happen in it, it is a bit stupid at times. Overall, I thought it was okay. Very quickly, Lucy is just a regular, everyday girl. She's going to school. She kind of gets roped into a gig by this asshole that she knows, who has to deliver this stuff, and she gets roped and kind of forced into it, and unwillingly becomes a drug packing mule for this very experimental brand new drug. I forget what it's called, but according to one of the doctors who she has taken out of her, it is a synthetic of something that exists in women while they're pregnant, that the body naturally produces in order to help the fetus within them grow. You know, for the bone structure, I guess, and such to grow, which is how they explain it. And it's because of this drug. Well, at the start of the movie, she is... See, here's the thing, though, that they don't tell you in the trailer. As the movie goes, she's slowly gaining all these other new abilities that she has, where it's not like she is just superhuman all the time and she's just able to do all these incredible things. And really, she doesn't really do that much. I mean, it's not like she's, running off of walls, just beating the shit out of guys or anything like that. In fact, for the rest of it, she doesn't really kill all that many people, aside from the people who were holding her earlier. And, well, they did rightfully deserve to die. All of the bad people in this movie rightfully deserve to die. They're terrible people. And as it goes along, she has to expose herself to more drugs, or else otherwise her body's going to completely fall apart. What I thought was going to happen was she was going to track down the other people who were also carrying these drugs. All unwillingly, it could be debated. It could be debatable about whether or not they were willing or not. And I thought she was going to track them down and rip the drugs out of them, kill them, or whatever. No, she has the police find them and calmly, just take them down to the station so she can get the drugs and try to keep them safe. Because what she decides to do is she contacts this scientist, the Morgan Freeman character, who has this theory about, oh, well, we only have 10% access to our brain, blah, blah, blah. And I've heard a lot of people say, that whole theory, I believe, was actually proved to be a bunch of bullshit, because you do gain access to 100% of your brain. The thing is that you're having a stroke and you're going to die. At least that's the way that I heard it be explained. I'm not an expert, so don't quote me on that. She wants to use the drugs in order to become a supercomputer, to take all of the world's knowledge, because what we think that it's been based down to, as the movie explains it, is that multiplicity and genes and all that are not really what define life or define existence. It's time, which kind of makes sense to me in a way, but I don't know. Could be a lot of fault in that science. Again, I'm not an expert. And she uses the doctors willingly, who want, to do this, to find out more, to learn how it is that she's able to do this, and use the drugs and record, and she's going to take everything that she's learned and put it into the computers and try to make it so that we can learn. Yeah, it does become transcendence, but the only difference was that transcendence tried to force this new technology on you and became incredibly hostile. This one actually, was offering it, as opposed to just forcing it. All in all, I thought it was good. There are some parts where it does feel a little stupid. There was some good emotional stuff. When she first wakes up after the drugs have been pushed through her system because some dickhead who's holding her beats the shit out of her. Because he wanted to rape her and she just really wasn't in the mood. So he decided to kick the shit out of her. She goes to a doctor to have him look at the packaging that was put inside of her and try to find out more about it. While that's happening, she calls her mom and just starts talking to her about everything that she's feeling and everything that she's going through, that she's feeling everything and that she can remember everything from her life down to the exact detail. And it was like, it was her very last human emotion, because after that, she does start talking very monotone with no emotion. You know, and they explain that in that all this knowledge that is just building up in her head, like, she doesn't really know what to do with it, and that's all she can really feel and process is everything that she's learning, everything that she's seeing and feeling, and she has no proper way in which to express it. That at least makes sense to me. Overall, I would definitely say this movie is a rental. If you do have any interest, you should certainly rent it and check it out for yourself. If I had to give it a rating, I'd say 6 out of 10. Not bad. It's not the worst movie that I've ever seen. It is certainly not the dumbest. There are some dumb parts, but it wasn't so dumb that it was making me, want to rip out my hair, or have to pause and just scream at my television. This is fucking stupid. I've seen really, really bad, dumb action movies. And this isn't too overblown on the action, and it's at a reasonable time. It's only about an hour and a half, and it goes by like that. It's like junk food. You just take it in, and and then it's gone. It's enjoyable. I would say rent it if you have any interest. If you would like to buy it, wait for it to drop in price. Wait for it to hit the bargain bin or something, $5 or so. Well, until then, that was Lucy. So until next time, I'll see you guys around. Hope that you've enjoyed. Let me know what you think. I'll talk to you later. Bye.